Oh, and the phone. Sorry. Okay, that's right under the selfie camera, so that makes sense. Anyways, picked up these add-on lenses. So the box is just generic on Amazon. Cheap one just to see how it works. Comes with this case here. Let's see which side we got. Okay. So nice little case, microfiber cloth, instructions, carabiner. Pull it out. If you're into that, bad printing, but this specific set was relatively cheap. Just to try things out, there are better options available. It has a macro lens, which is not, I'm not going to bother with this. Also, 210 degree fisheye. This kind of is alright. Oh, there is a large truck right next to me, sorry. Also, 120 degree. This is the one that hopefully will improve the situation a little bit. The issue is on Android, it only lets you access the standard back camera module. You can't access the ultra-wide camera module. So when you're walking around, anything like that, the field of view is generally going to be pretty narrow depending on your phone. In this case, I don't know, it might be like a 26mm field of view look on full frame. I don't know the specifics on this phone, but that's the main issue. I haven't found any single app that is able to make it work. I do know some programming, so maybe in the future I'll look into if there's a way to get that thing working on any type of app that does streaming, but probably not. So I guess you don't want to be on camera. Yeah. Wow, this is a good start. Oh, there's another guy behind me. And in this specific case, it's got this little clamp thing. Just connect it to the clamp. Cool little clamp mount. It's basic. It works with pretty much anything. The issue, you can't really have a case on your phone. So I don't currently have a case on this phone. So, I'm doing the selfie camera at the moment, but it's kind of how it looks. 120 degree. And it fills the whole frame, which is good. These are pretty cheap. So I was concerned. You can see, not bad. Definitely helps. The thing is, I'm not going to use, whoops, I have to get it perfectly aligned. I'm not going to use the selfie camera in this situation, most likely. Mostly the back camera. Yeah, but that does work, both switcheroo. And give you an idea of what that looks like. So it does fully cover the back main camera module. Gives me a little bit more. Not ideal. Again, there are other options to make it wider, but the moment lenses are not cheap, so I'm just doing this as a preliminary test of sorts. The YouTube app is not good for streaming. Twitch is much better, sadly. And I also have issues. Oh, they're coming back. I also have issues with third-party apps in YouTube because of login issues. 210 degree fisheye. That's pretty cool. That works. That could be kind of useful depending on the situation, but it does look a little bit like a security camera or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, that does help though. Definitely helps. Optical quality is not going to be great, and then aligning it perfectly. Potentially make some type of a case or mimic this screw mount so that it works. Show it on the back camera too. Not amazingly useful. Of course, it doesn't cover the entire view. So pretty much the back lens, or I mean the 120 degree. But yeah, this is going to be the lens to potentially use. I'm going to try to walk around a little bit. So that's without hand-on lens, and now Put it back. That's with it. This one's not ideal. The thing is, I specifically picked this one because it was cheap, and also because it was they said it would cover the entire screen. There's a little bit of vignetting on the bottom. I'm gonna push it down a little bit. Good old M6 Mark II. Let's go 5.6 aperture. So I also shouldn't be out that long with wildfire smoke that's happening. I'm in Illinois, but it's still here. It shouldn't look this hazy. What I could also do is just switch on the super fisheye. There we go. Let's see if it's even remotely aligned. Yeah, this specific, it's a TCL, T-Mobile Revel 5G phone. And for whatever reason, it's just not great with the YouTube app. The main thing I'm going to try to work on is using a Raspberry Pi as an encoder. I have a little webcam that I tested out a while back. It's I think UVC, so it's a universal camera, and it works on Android, but it'll work on Raspberry Pi, Raspbian OS too. Try to work on that. It's just a lot more to it. A lot of stuff to deal with. Here we go. Take some pictures of these geese. I only have the 22. So if you use EFM right now at the moment on the Canon USA website, they're selling the kit lens for 15 to 45 millimeter for $50 refurbished. I picked up one of those. I don't currently have a kit lens. I had to sell mine when I sold my M50s. So it'll be nice to have another kind of wide angle option. And if you don't have a kit lens and you have this system, this is EFM. It's not EF. It's not RF. EFM I'm talking about in the Canon USA website. Let's see. I'll give it a shot moving with this fisheye lens. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe it's kind of functional. Just everywhere you go, people leave trash. Like, who would be so inconsiderate as to leave Wendy's drinks just hanging out? I don't get it. Oops. So I've got is the 22. Could eventually or crop it or something, but yeah, it's kind of working. Maybe it'll be at least better than the last one. There's a goose. I see the worker over there. I'm not gonna go over there, mess with them. I'll go this direction. Is it kind of working? I can't tell on this other phone like how smooth it is. And the delay is 4 or 5 seconds. Maybe having the black bars requires less data because of how encoding works. Probably not, but because there would still be color information, but depending on the encoding, it might use less data. That's what I'm saying. So as I was saying, it's a little hazy because of the wildfires, and I should probably not be out too long. But I, at the very least, wanted to try this. It's been sitting at it for a while. As I mentioned, Moment, one of my affiliates, has high quality add-on lenses for phones. Potentially want to try those out. Those would be much, much better. I could probably get a very nice, whoops, this mount is not set up right. Very nice field of view with one of those. Not cheap lenses, like I think $100 around that. Maybe 70, maybe, depending if there's a sale from one of those. And then you have to buy the mount, which is like the universal mount that they have, I think is around 30, 20 or 30. So it'd probably be better just to focus on that backpack setup with the different camera. It's pretty interesting. A little bit of close focus. There we go. I think I have to hold this so it doesn't tilt down as I'm walking. This is kind of cool. No fishing. I don't have bug spray on. I don't know, how should I take this photo? Just get the person in there. Just have a little bit of it. And then maybe yeah. This is a neat little area. I like these golden colored ones coming up. Looks like the M6 Mark II was focusing where I want pretty easily. Don't want that tree in there. It's just set to aperture priority, so my level of effort at the moment is not high enough for too much more. This is good. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'll clip the sky here. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here. I try things out. It's not gonna be amazing most of the time, but learning. Oh, my mount is blocking the button to exit.